I can only be live till like 3 o'clock today, sadly. But I also don't always film Saturday, so that's fair. I wanted to film Saturday for like live streams, but like it doesn't always work out when they change your schedule as soon as you try to make it available to people that you can be live. Okay. Set up my computer. Hello. Got one thing. I need to put my glasses on so that I can actually see what I'm doing. Forgot I needed to be able to see what's happening. Anyway, probably just gonna be doing diamond art. So, if it... Don't know. Maybe you're catching a fever, hun. Or you have an iron deficiency. That's also an option. If you have an iron deficiency, you're most likely gonna almost always feel cold, no matter how warm your surroundings are. Eat some red meat or some spinach. It might help. What? Eat some food. You'll probably feel better. You know what? Fair. I keep getting notifications. It's really off-putting. Because I turn off my notifications for most things. I mean, I know why my house is cold. It's because we have ACs blasting 24/7. Because we all like to just chill under blankets for no reason. Oh my god. You really need to get your blood, like, iron level checked, or you might be getting sick. I mean, nobody likes getting sick, but, like, if it gets any worse, definitely get checked by, like, a doctor. Oof. Nobody likes that. Well, you can always try drinking some mint tea with lavender. It helps deal with swelling, and the mint helps clear congestion and stuff, like with nasal drip and stuff. It helps make it less bad. Those are two very important things. I always keep them in my house. Not everyone has access to them, but I'd recommend. And chicken noodle soup has lots of antioxidants. Wow, you're just really going through the motions. A lot happened to you. See, if someone starts knocking on a door, they tell you not to, they tell you not to respond if you don't know who it is or you didn't invite anyone. I mean, in a pagan community, though, they tell you not to answer doors to anything because you don't know whether it's human or not. But that's for different reasons. I mean, you wouldn't want to get murdered. Hello. Wow. Hmm. I just finished watching this TV show, The Haunting of Hill House. Oh. And, well, it was a Halloween night, and she kept trying to open the door to see who was knocking, because she had the porch lights off, because she didn't want trick-or-treaters. And that's what you're supposed to do, is keep them off. And, well, she kept getting knocks. It wasn't anybody. It wasn't human, at least. But things kept knocking on the walls and the door and banging. Every time she'd open, the knocking would stop, but as soon as the door was shut, knocking would continue. Like the door itself was knocking. I watch horror movies a lot and horror TV shows. That's about it. Um, you would never know that that's what I do in my free time usually. I mean, if you want to hear about a true horror story, though, you know what? That's fine. In a true horror story that I actually lived through there was when I was little, when my parents were getting divorced, there was a person who kept looking through the windows. Like they were trying to get like dirt on my mother or something. I don't know. Well, they weren't family, but everyone called him Sick Nick because he was a pervert. Um, my mom chased after him with a machete into the forest. Don't know what happened to Sick Nick, but he stopped looking in our windows. You know what? That's fair. I think that's a lot of people though. A lot of people have a lot of trauma. And that's perfectly normal because nobody knows how to survive this world and a lot of crazies live on it too. My great aunt is a paranoid schizophrenic. So I have some wild stories about her. Um, so my family visited her once for Thanksgiving. She made all the food. It was delicious. Um, and stuff. She had mirrors in every corner of the house. And well, you could see anything from anywhere in the house. You could see the whole house from any point that you're standing at, which is a little intense. Um, I mean, she's in a nursing home now, but Man, was that wild to witness as a kid. She was abused when she was a child, but also her ex-husband used to walk up behind her and grab her hair by the hair. So if that happens to you, and you become a paranoid schizophrenic, and paranoid schizophrenia runs in the family, you tend to develop the fear of people being behind you. So that's why. She didn't want anyone to walk up behind her and yank her hair out. Again. Have fun. Oh no. You good? You okay? What happened? Do you want to talk about it? Because I'm going to make food because I'm hungry now. Flavor is this one? Pork. I found pork flavor. Man, it's not like I'm leaving your house. I'm just bringing you with me now on a little adventure. Field trip. Hello. I also live with my parents, but my grandmother owns the house. So, no But when anything breaks, we usually fix it ourselves. That's fair. Whenever I hear loud noises, I tend to put on headphones. But I'm not allowed to cover my ears whenever my friend and my brother are fighting. I shouldn't say friend, I should say sister-in-law. Because, my goodness, are they loud when they fight? Explosive. I mean, they always solve each other's issues and, like, work it out. But they don't have to be so loud. But that's the only way they know how to get their emotions out of the way. It's to raise their voices. And I'm just like, nice. Oh, why? They're so cheap. I promise you. They're so convenient. As a person who has sensory issues, they are so useful. I have, is it 4 or 5 pairs of headphones now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 pairs of headphones. Because I don't like loud noises, so I bought myself headphones so I wouldn't have to deal with them. And I have so many pairs because I keep them all charged. And as soon as there's a power outage, I won't ever run out of any ability to listen to music with headphones on. Despite us owning a generator where I live, I still just don't want to have to keep my phone plugged into a loud-ass generator. Or headphones. We always keep our phones charged, though. We never know when something bad's gonna happen. But then again, I live in a state where natural disasters are common enough. Also, if you wonder why I look really tall, it's because I'm wearing heels. Oh, poor one. It's gonna be okay. The noise will stop eventually. I promise. That probably didn't help though. It smells so good. It's pork flavored. And it's spicy. Because I eat spicy ramen. There's a lot in this packet. It is so incredibly big. If this kills me emotionally, that's fine. It's so liquidy too. Not because, hello, but also there is this guy from like the convention center who was selling like this ramen powder packet stuff that you could put on like popcorn and stuff and replace like ramen packets with. And I'm like, that's super cool. The only reason I eat ramen is for the level of salt. Hello and welcome. I said nothing to you before I started streaming. I just streamed. I didn't even expect you to show up. Wait, did I miss you stream Minecraft? Because I wanted to watch you streaming Minecraft. I didn't even know you were streaming. My phone doesn't update me of anything. But I also have to turn notifications off, otherwise I get way too many, and then my phone gets slower. I would love to support you if I knew you were streaming. I would have joined. That would have been epic. If I had the ability to play Minecraft with you, I would, but I don't have an account. I'll see what I can do about that, though. I know I left my chopsticks in my room. If you had Minecraft on... If you had Minecraft on, like, the computer, I would ask to see if I could use my brother's account so that we could play Minecraft together. That'd be kind of cool. No! That's actually the worst thing that can happen. Shit. I need a nap. Fuck. Oh, my ramen looks creamy. Mm. Oh god. Yeah, I think they might be getting sick, but I'll let them deal with it. I'm just glad I don't have to go outside for anything. Why do you have sun poisoning? Do you not wear your sunscreen? You can't tell people not to get sunburned or anything if you don't wear your own sunscreen. You're such a hypocrite if you do that. I wear sunscreen on my face every day. Well, not every day. Some days I don't go outside at all, so I just don't bother. If I know I'm going outside, though, I will put on sunscreen. You say that, but in some of my videos that I film, I'm the same color as my socks. I did not paint my face white for those videos. I'm just pale enough to look white. Have you ever looked as white as your socks? True vampire mode. If you're outside for over 3 hours, you have to reapply sunscreen. I'm pretty sure on the bottle it says you're supposed to reapply sunscreen every hour if you want it to be the highest level of protection. Especially since we sweat. Spray on sunscreen. You can do it while walking. I can attest to that. Whenever there's a person in my house, I'm usually wearing just whatever I'm comfortable in. It doesn't matter who. But I lock my door. But also my basic outfit that I'm always wearing is a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. Of course, the shorts I pick out have pockets because I carry things. Why? Literally every time I've ever moved houses, if the doors didn't have locks, we'd buy new doorknobs and just change the locks. And I'm talking about every house. Every door had a lock, every door had a keyhole, and everyone would respect each other's privacy. If you didn't want anyone coming in your room, you'd lock the door. And everyone respected that. But then again, half the time we just don't lock the door because we're like, we're not doing anything embarrassing. But I've never not had a lock on my door. Not even when I was little, because my parents were like, they wanted us to have privacy. They just made sure we knew how the lock worked. That was like one of the big things. They wanted us to know how to unlock a door and lock it. Also, me and my brother were we were very intelligent. We've never locked ourselves in a room. But all our doors had locks. They wanted our parents wanted us to know how to lock a door so that people wouldn't break in the house. My parents keep pestering me of when I'm gonna start talking to people or trying to date. Sorry to break it to them, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm not my brother. My brother was a whore. I'm the complete opposite. I was the house that everyone would come to because my parents were always chill. I grew up with parties constantly happening in my house. And it was my parents that were partying. It was never me or my brother. Because we didn't care about partying, but they did. Both of my parents were the types of teens that would get in trouble constantly as children. So that when they became adults, they were like, we don't care. Have fun. Be a kid. Be dumb while you still can. But me and my brother were very different than that. I'm pretty sure my parents even offered things like alcohol and cigarettes and like weed. Because they're like, have fun. Be children. Do dumb shit. Because you're young. Best time to be dumb. But also the rule of don't get caught. Now, my parents had this thing where every holiday, me and my brother were allowed to drink champagne. But also, I never wanted to because it smelled gross. So I just said no. No, thank you. It smells gross. Can I have Pepsi? Or like Coca-Cola? Or some soda? Or some juice? Even now as an adult, I still only want soda or juice. Because that's what matters to me. I mean, I see my mom as self-destructive, so kind of just want to avoid that energy. I'm pretty sure the last time my mom talked to me, she tried to offer me shrooms. I avoid it because I see how stupid it makes people. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be seen like that. Because I care about how I am as a person. I very much control what I say. Is it a little unhinged sometimes? Yes, but oh well. Also, I'm wearing the same shirt I wore in my last live stream, I'm pretty sure. And I find that hilarious. shit, I have to do my laundry. This is why I usually don't film on Saturdays. Whenever it was, like holidays and stuff, I'd only take a sip of the champagne. I'd not drink any more than that. And then I'd drink soda again, because it tasted better. I only put things in my body that, like, that taste good. I won't put something in my mouth if it doesn't taste good. This tastes delicious, and it's just flavored water. It's pork flavored, and it's good. If you can't handle spice, just don't add the spice packet. I know what I said, and I'll stick with it. Which is also the reason I don't like men. They don't taste good. Ah, that went up my nose. Don't mind me just wiping my face with a piece of scrap fabric. You can't hide what you were about to say. But I think you were about to say women taste better. They taste sweeter. See, but the thing is, you actually have a baby voice, not a mommy voice. Your voice is just like, oh my god, hello. You sound like a Discord kitten. You sound like a Discord kitten. Like, legit. You're not the first person I found that sounded like that, though. Yeah, because you're clearly a Discord kitty, baby. I choked so hard on the spice. Your cat is really cute. Don't mind me, I just choked so hard on spice. I don't even know whether it's the temperature of the food or if it's actually spicy. Everyone was gonna take that out of context. It's beautiful. Her cat really likes feet. That's hilarious. Me trying to recover from choking. Oh, why would you move? That's so sad. Imagine, like, you getting taken away from, like, whoever you were with. That's depressing. They don't even have a way to contact each other, because they're cats. That's fair. You could have moved nearby, though. Um, I mean, I've never lived under a landlord that, was mean, because I've only ever lived under landlords that were relatives. A lot of my family owns houses. That was a thought I did not need to remember. Pathetic loser. Now, technically, in some states, if a landlord threatens you in a certain way or makes your living environment bad enough, you're actually capable of stealing his property. But you wouldn't know that. That's how my grandma got a few houses. Making people's lives miserable that are awful is worth it, actually. When I don't like someone, I ruin their life. But then again, it's really easy if you know a lot of people and have a good backing. Like the shop ladies that kicked me out of the shop, nobody shops there anymore, and the parking lot is almost always vacant. Which is hilarious because when I was there, the parking lot was almost always full because I'm awesome. And they're not. They're disrespectful. And the only reason they kicked me out is because the owner of the building was upset that I wasn't her daughter because she wanted to be the one who fucked my dad. But she's an ugly bitch. Why would she think that anyone would want her like that? You can either be ugly or be a bitch. You can't be both. That's how you lose every game. You can be pretty and be a bitch. But I can still ignore you. Like that one lady that commented, everyone was like, "Oh my god, you're so gorgeous." And I'm just like, to like the lady, and I'm like, I don't want you getting attention off of my of my video. So I deleted her comment because, one, I can do that. Two, she doesn't deserve the attention because she was being a bitch. My dad works in like restaurants and stuff. He fixes restaurant equipment. And he also does band stuff and karaoke. My dad knows a lot of people where I live. I also have a lot of relatives that are willing to share my stuff about my jewelry, about the things that I do. So they kind of got rid of the only person that was worth being an influencer and then hoped they'd still do well. As far as I'm concerned, every single time I've driven past their place, the parking lot was completely empty, which means they might go bankrupt. And I can't wait. But they've also been stealing from some of the people that work there, and a lot of them quit the shop because of what happened to me. They were like, "You?" They'd kicked out you? Because they knew me as the person who would constantly show up, constantly share everyone's things. I'd even post other people's art in their cards because I wanted them to do well too. Because we're supposed to be a team here. I'm not racist. Racism can go both ways. You can be racist to any color. I think it's RASIT. No. Racist. You need another S. Somewhere in there. I like how I'm trying to spell it. I'm completely and utterly dyslexic. Good. But also, I'm the type of person, if anyone ever went up to me and asked for mercy after they fucked with me, I'd just laugh in their face. I believe you bring things upon yourself if you do bad things. The only reason I keep people's secrets is because if they don't do anything to me, I won't do anything with that information. But if you do something to me, to spite me, because I'm really good at getting information and secrets out of people unintentionally, I'm just a really trustworthy person sometimes. And people just share their whole life story to me very easily. I find it entertainment, but when I do get their information, I keep it, I remember it, I don't forget it. My memory doesn't let me forget things. Not easily, not anymore. But if they give me a reason to use it against them, I will. Oh, 100% blackmail. I fully believe it's lawful and, like, perfectly fine. I won't use it to get something out of them, I'll just use it to ruin their lives. But also, like, don't do anything wrong to me. Like, I'm trying to help you, and I'm also know your secrets. Why would you do anything wrong to me? If I do only nice things for you, and then you do something wrong or try to kick me out of the group, do you expect me to be nice? Do you expect me to care? No. I didn't care about you in the first place. I'm just nice because I can be, not because I have to be. I could have shared all of their information from the get-go and felt nothing about it. But I saw them as useful, so I used them. I feel like some people might think I'm slightly psychopathic, but I can care about people, and I can empathize with people. So, I don't know what that makes me. Maybe it just means I have a knack for revenge. And I'm done with being used. Because have you ever heard of past lives? Because I have. And well, if you can remember any of them, well, according to my cards and, like, readings and stuff, all of my past lives have been used and then discarded or killed. So I'm not letting that happen to me. I'd rather use them and discard them if they do anything wrong. I mean, they have to give me a reason. I won't just do it for no reason. Bye. But anyway. I have my own little arc of, just don't mess with me. And I won't mess with you. Because I don't hate people. I genuinely care about them, and I want to help them. But don't let it affect me directly. Like, I will never throw the first punch in any fight. But I sure as hell am gonna throw the last one. Even if it means both of us are dying. Also, I remember hearing a whole thing about if you choose between a bear and a man, and I'm like, well, there's a lot of questions you have to ask there because is it a bad man? What kind of bear is it? Those are two very important questions that need to be answered. Is it a brown bear? Is it a black bear? Is it a white bear? If it's a brown bear, you can just play dead. If it's a black bear, you can just yell at it. If it's a white bear, you're definitely gonna die. Um, White bear equals death. Um, but is it a good man? Is it a kind one? Is it a cop? Um, is it a hero? Or are they a rapist? Are they a murderer? Because if it's a good man, then you'd choose the man. But if it's a bad man, like a murderer, um, you'd just basically be choosing between death and death, which means you're not gonna survive no matter what you choose. So then wouldn't you instead choose the forest? You wouldn't choose to go towards anything other than away from both. So psychologically, I don't understand the question. It doesn't make sense. Would you choose between a man and a bear? I'd choose neither. Logically. It's like, why would I go towards a bear or a man if I was in a forest? I'd go towards civilization. Because if you know anything, moss actually points towards civilization. So if you know where moss is pointing on a rock, you can just follow it. And the only reason I say that is because it usually points towards a river. And if you follow a river, you can find people eventually. Because most civilization is built around rivers and lakes. I'm pretty sure every body of water has at least a few houses around it. In almost every country. Especially rivers. Those were so useful back in the day. That why wouldn't they build around them? Why wouldn't they be the most popular place to build? It only makes sense. Easy access to water, easy access to transportation, easy access to food. But yeah, whenever I Whenever I think about those like TV shows and stuff about like survival, I'm like, I always think how dumb some people are. One of like the first things they teach you in certain like stories is don't shit where you eat or sleep. And so to see anyone decide to like bathe or something in like their cleanest source of water, I'm just like, why would you do that? Like, you need that for other things. Like, surviving? Comfort means nothing. That's the last thing you have to worry about in a survival situation. You can be uncomfortable as all hell the entire time in a survival situation. Wait, I can actually put your channel up and watch you from my computer. That'd be actually really funny. You know what? Feel free. Call me on my computer. I'll answer. Video chat or voice call? I say on my computer because my phone is recording me. Hello. Is my computer working? Oh, my computer is all the way up voice-wise. Your voice sounds so distorted. You need to get a microphone, like a better one.
Well, I have a microphone my headset, but I'm using a small one.
No, I mean like a professional one for like YouTubing.
I definitely want to get more professional stuff, like a headset, microphone, even like the camera stuff. But
To be fair, I want to get more professional stuff too, but one step at a time. I don't even make money off of YouTube. Technically, I could get my dad to buy it for me. I could ask.
starting to
But I think I'm gonna end my live stream because of I have to do laundry. Have a great day, my Fab fans. Bye.